I don't know what's going on, guys. This chat is closed. Says I'm live. Can you guys see me? Hear me? I don't know what's going on here. I was talking to myself again. I don't get it, guys. I don't know why the connection's breaking. This is the third time, guys, and it's not even showing on my channel. Let me see. I don't even know where. This is the third time, guys. This is a new stream. Started streaming 31 seconds ago. Can you guys hear me? All right, where did I leave off? Where this is all everything I have to say is pertinent, guys. So what was the last thing you heard me say on the last stream? If you can help me out, I don't want to repeat myself. This is truly ridiculous. I've never had this much I've had problems with live streams, not like this. What was the last thing I said? Can somebody help me out with that? What was the last thing I said? How long did the last stream even go? I don't even know. Gulf of Tonkin we were talking about. God, I don't even know what I said after that. That I love Donald Trump and I wanted to vote for him for president. Jeez. Wow. It went for 5 minutes. Some see 2 minutes, 9 minutes. I can't even see it in my cache here. It's not even showing up. It must be processing. God, man, I do not want to waste anybody's time here. Shoot, I got a lot of stuff to show you. This is disheartening. Somebody gave a super chat. That disappeared. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to... This is very discouraging. Some people say 12 minutes, 9 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, under 5 minutes. I have no idea where the heck I left off. Thanks, David. That's David Kane from Virginia. Thanks, Dave. Get cracking before they shut you down again. All right, here we go. This sucks because I have to go off my screen and I don't know when it disconnects because it tells me my stream is still going. All right, guys, this is super important. The bottom line to this is truth matters, okay? I don't care who you are. If you're a messenger of truth, then people have to deal with that truth, not testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. How about now? Can you hear sound now? No audio. Still no audio? How about now? Sound is back. What the heck is going on here? This is ridiculous, man. Okay, let me just ask you this question. Did you hear my metaphor about the road being out ahead on a rainy night? Yes or no? It's important. No, you did not. I can't. I don't even. Okay. Let me do a quick metaphor. I'm just going to keep it on this page right here. I'm flying blind here. All right. Here's my metaphor. Let's say it's a rainy night. You're coming around a corner. It's like 55 miles per hour. Let's say it's a rainy, dark night. You make it around the corner. Once you hit the clearing, you see the bridge is out ahead. In time to stop. Just in time to stop before your car and your family in the car barrels off a 350-foot precipice, okay? So what you do, because you know this is a busy road and there's going to be a lot of people coming behind you. So you get out of your car, you get your family out of the car, you get your family to safety, and you do the best that you can. Cell phone, maybe you got a flashlight or whatever, or you turn your car around and you shine your flashlight, you shine your brights, and you're trying to wave people down and say, do not come here, because if you continue on, you will die. You're going to go down the 350-foot precipice. You and your family will die. You're in imminent danger. That's what you do as a messenger. You have just now become a messenger of the certain doom of people who, if they didn't hear your message, if they didn't believe your message, whatever the excuse is, they ignore your message, they make fun of your message, they make fun of you because they didn't like your shirt as you were they were waving you down. Oh, that guy's got such a big nose. I'm not going to listen to him. That guy has long hair. I'm not going to listen to him. And they make you the object, when the object is, you need to listen to this guy's message, because if you continue on, if you ignore his message, if you dismiss it, if you make fun of it, if you make light of it, you're going down that cliff and you're not going to live. That's how serious this is. So I started the last video off saying that truth matters, and truth is truth. Even if the whole world doesn't believe it and only you do, the truth is still the truth. And a lie is still a lie. Even if the whole world buys into a lie, it's still a lie. If nobody believes the truth, it's still a truth. If everybody believes a lie, it's still a lie. And take no comfort in the majority of people buying into the lie. No comfort. Does it look like mainstream media is against Trump? Yes, it does. But that doesn't make Trump right. For you to say, oh, well, mainstream media is against Trump, it must be okay to be for Trump then, because we know mainstream media is our enemy. Yeah, mainstream media is your enemy. Fox News, CNN, Rachel Maddow, MSLSD, Brian Stelter, Jake Tapper, they're all your enemy, guys. They're all a part of the CIA Operation Mockingbird propaganda machine, okay? And yeah, for the most part, it looks like, other than Fox News lapdogs, looks like everybody's against Trump. But it doesn't matter. Judge this guy on his own merits. Judge Trump on his own actions. And if he has tyrannical actions, then he is a tyrant, period. Don't let things cloud your mind and muddy the waters just because CNN is against Trump. That's automatically he's your friend. The enemy of your enemy isn't automatically your friend. Ever. It doesn't even make any sense. The enemy of your enemy could be your worst enemy than the original enemy. So I hate doing these videos because when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. When you see danger ahead, you're going to do the best you can to get people's attention because you got a message they got to hear. It's not your interpretation that the bridge is out. It's not your subjective thought that it might be out. You know it's out, and you're warning everybody else not to come down that road or it'll lead to their certain death and the death of their entire family. That's how important this is. CNN is for red flag laws. Trump is for red flag laws. Ralph Northam is for red flag laws. Trump is for red flag laws. Every single mainstream fake stream media outlet is for red flag laws, and Trump is for red flag laws. Red flag laws, no matter who propagates them, are 100% against, shall not be infringed. 100%. Which means anybody who's for a red flag law is against you, is against your family, and they don't give a damn that you go over that bridge to your death. They don't give a damn. Anybody who promotes Trump is promoting a promoter of red flag laws. Period. Changed my mind. I know, I understand, I get it. People will take that personally. And what I'm about to show you with Sean from SGT Reports, and the reason I'm saying you got to stay away from ad hominem personal attacks is because you got to deal with the message. Is the message wrong? Is the message right? Hey, take a second and pull over. See if that bridge is out. If it's not, you can call the guy a liar. The messenger is obviously a liar. Sure, there's a chance that the bridge may not be out and the guy who's waving you down has nefarious motives. But let's say the bridge is out. That messenger is doing that which is righteous. Now, on the other hand, you got a guy coming around the corner and he stops his car and he goes, wow, that bridge is out. I don't care about those people. I'm just going to turn back around and go the other way. I'm not going to warn anybody. See, we are duty bound when we see injustice, when we see any evil from anywhere to call it out. Because if you don't, if you check into the cult of personality, you go, well, Sean from SGT Report is untouchable. Mark Dice is untouchable. Lisa Haven's untouchable. Next News Network is untouchable. Brandon Tatum is untouchable. The walk away movement is untouchable. You automatically check yourself out of reality, out of the truth box, and you put yourself into the cult of personality. Oh, we can't say anything, but that's my friend right there. Hey, look, if I'm your friend and I start spouting nonsense like you need to follow an international banking cartel member, you need to call me out. I have a public platform and I need my ass to be called out publicly. And that's what I'm going to do right here. Okay, so nothing personal, Sean. Not going to ever say anything about your family. Let's just deal with this real quick before I get... I'm just going to recap real quick. I'm going to recap on the last... I got to go back to this. I got to just make sure I'm not getting cut off. This is the last message I sent to Sean from SGT Report. He goes, I don't know, this is roid rage or whatever. I said, roid rage? Maybe you could explain where that came from. Of course this world is run by... And he said this world is run by demonic... what does he say? Let's see. Truly demonic forces. I said, of course this world is run by sick and evil people. Elitist puppets like Trump, Kushner, Netanyahu, Q, just to name a few, guys. So what the F is wrong with me? Because he said, what the F is wrong with you? What the F is wrong with me is that you continue to promote them, thereby deceiving the people with your voice. You and I have talked. Me and Sean have talked on his own show. I was on your show over a year ago expressing to you my grave concern about you promoting Trump, and he's filling, not draining the swamp. You don't drain the swamp by filling it with bigger, badder, more evil, insidious, warmongering, pedophile, psychopathic swamp things. And you continue to promote him like so many others do. And there are a lot of them, guys. Banker hands are all over that guy. You know it, and you still promote him anyway. This guy increased the coffers of the military-industrial complex far and above Obama and Bush combined. And that's just one of many, many, many things. And we're going to go over some of that, and I'm going to substantiate it. Hang tight, guys. Don't get offended because I'm calling out Sean from SGT Reports. Please try to resist the urge to be offended. Brian, who do you think you are? Do you think truth begins and ends with you? No, I really don't. Truth did just fine before I got here, and it's going to do just fine when I leave this planet. But it's about being faithful and loyal to the truth while you're here. Please don't use me and do yourself harm by ad hominem attacking me. I mean, it doesn't bother me that you do. Well, yeah, it does. It does bother me, but not in a personal sense. It bothers me because using people and setting up an ad hominem attack against them keeps you from knowing the truth. And then because you don't know the truth, you're the potential for other people to come to the knowledge of the truth, and you can't because you're in cognitive dissonance. If you use ad hominem attacks against other people and just kind of swipe aside like it's no big deal the message that they're trying to bring you. It's either a true message or a false message, and in this information age, it's pretty easy to determine very, very quickly through just a very quick browser search from DuckDuckGo or Firefox or wherever to determine whether what they're saying is factual or not. Facts don't care about our feelings. They never have and they never will. Stop using ad hominem attacks. You're sidestepping the real issue. Deal with the facts. Far and above Obama and Bush combined, among many other truly demonic things, because truly demonic were his words. and you continue to bang the drum for them. How in the world does that equal making a bitch video? He called my last video where I call him out for promoting destructive nonsense, the glorification of a human being. He called that a bitch video. Another ad hominem. Still not dealing with the issue. Hit me up on Skype if you want to talk. That's me saying that to him. The handle is High Impact Flicks. Everything we say in such a conversation should be made public for the world to hear. And that's because he's got a huge audience and a huge following. And I got not as big as his, but we have a lot of people watching our videos. You are an influencer. I am an influencer. The question is, what's the scope of your influence? With great power comes great responsibility. With a big social media platform comes great responsibility. And all you YouTubers out there need to know that. Whatever you say is having an influence on somebody somewhere. Every time you turn on the TV, every time you turn on the radio, those people who are speaking into your ear gates and eye gates are having an influence on you. And if you're honest, you understand that. That's why it's so important. It's so damn important to guard what goes in your ear gates and your eye gates and what goes into your heart. What is that scripture verse? Out of the abundance of, what is it? Shoot. It's something like everything good and evil springs forth from the heart. You got to guard what goes into your heart. Here was his response to me, and I'm completely disheartened about this. Just wait till it updates here. Just making sure I'm still online. You are a world-class piece of shit, Brian. Not dealing with the message. Give me your phone number, coward. How am I a coward when I call out Sean from SGT Reports and ask him to do a public conversation? I'm not interested in a private conversation under the covers, behind the curtains. Everything I have to say to Sean needs to be public. Everything Sean has to say to me needs to be public. You guys deserve that. And we're obligated as social media influencers to get that message out. Truth fears no scrutiny, and truth tellers and truth seekers don't fear any scrutiny either. Let's talk man to man. Okay, let's do it. But let's do it publicly. I don't want to talk to you privately, Sean. I want to talk to you publicly. You have a lot to answer for. And if I have a lot to answer for, everybody needs to know it. If I'm off track, everybody needs to know it. If I'm laying down layers of deception after deception and trying to get you to buy into something that does not measure up or line up with the golden rule, and thus making me a hypocrite, if there's one thing I was against Ralph Northam for, it's red flag laws. That's all I need. Everything else could be above board. It's not. But if it was, all I need to reject Ralph Northam or anybody is red flag laws, and that is why I reject Donald Trump. A red flag. Do you realize the violence that a red flag law entails, an extreme risk protection order? You could have a disgruntled girlfriend from 5 years ago with vengeance in her heart, wanting to get you back, making that call to the sheriff's department. They get a bench warrant to trample that guy's Fourth and Second Amendment rights and remove all those guns, and then put a criminal record on top of that. And then he's got to undergo a state-sponsored and state-sanctioned psychological evaluation so he can get his property back. That's how insidious red flag laws are. And if you enact red flag laws, that is the match that starts the fire of this gasoline-filled powder keg to take away individual rights and individual freedoms. And I'll be damned if I sit here and button my lip about that. So when you support Trump, you support red flag frickin' laws. Alex Jones. I've been looking far and wide since I talked to Alex Jones on the street corner the other day. He said, yeah, Trump backed off on the red flag laws. No, he didn't. Go to whitehouse.gov, read Pence's latest teleprompter deal. The president and I strongly support background checks and red flag laws. That's going to keep people safer. Nonsense. Why am I against Trump? Because he's against me and my family and you and your family, and he doesn't see any problem trampling your Fourth Amendment rights and your Second Amendment rights to have what he wants in his totalitarian regime. In the meantime, cut your hair ad hominem. What does the length of my hair have anything to do with the message of freedom and liberty and calling out Zionist international banking puppets like Trump? Sean? Not only is this childish, not only is this disingenuous, it's downright evil, guys. It doesn't do him any good, it doesn't do me any good, and it sure as hell doesn't do you guys any good. In the meantime, cut your hair and make an honest woman out of your girlfriend by marrying her. Okay, so Trisha's going to become an honest woman because we have a state-sanctioned certificate recognizing our loyalty to each other. I don't buy into any state function, any state certificate. I'm not looking for any state recognition. I know I love her and I'm faithful to her and I'm committed to her for the rest of my life, and she is likewise to me. That's why I don't buy into this religion and statism nonsense, but I repeat myself because statism is religion and religion is statism and government is a religion. And I went to the cesspool of religion yesterday when I was in Washington's District of Criminals, or the day before yesterday. It's nothing but a religious shrine after religious shrine hailing the virtues of tyranny. Stepping on poor people's skulls while they're doing it. Poor people fighting poor people in rich men's wars. That's all wars are. That's all DC is. It's a glorification of the battlefield. Here, you want to be somebody? Have your name carved in granite for all the world to see, so we can say nice things about you, about how you sacrifice for democracy. Make an honest. How will Trish become an honest